What's up, collectors and ultras? So much CS. Today I'm going to be taking a look at the recently released pictures for Transformers vs. Cybertron Kingdom Galvatron. When I first took a look at these pictures, I was like, man, this guy is garbage, but boy, I was wrong. I mean, look at this guy. Super accurate to the G1 representation from the bottom of his feet to the top of his head. This guy looks marvelous. Super nice. You can see that the chest looks fantastic, the arms as well, the legs looks really good. The sculpted and detail that this guy has is stunning. The background that he has looks so beautiful and makes him pop so much. I really love the color proportions. You can see that the purple is super accurate as well as the gray. I love the silver that he has. For the weapons though, I really don't recognize those two weapons. I don't remember if he had that on G1, but for the cannon, it looks fantastic. You can see that he has that classic orange on the cannon. Also, I don't know if this was intentional, but I don't know if you can see it on the left side of the pictures. There's like a robot there kind of stalking him. I don't know if this was on purpose or was just randomly just put there. I wanted to point that out because it's a little curious for me that he's just standing there just stalking Galvatron, and again, I really don't know if that was intentional, but I'm a curious dude. For our comparisons, you guys can appreciate the sculpted and detail that this guy has and how truly accurate he is. Starting with the chest, you can see that he has pretty much the Decepticon logo on the middle. That's accurate. He has like a couple of scratches though. That's inaccurate, but that's probably gonna be accurate for the third season of the War for Cybertron trilogy. Also, the molding of the chest is a little different from the G1 representation, but that's more in towards of the Kingdom representation as well. But moving on to the arms, I cannot really appreciate the arms in this picture, but what I can tell is that they're pretty much the same mold and they're accurate to the Kingdom representation. And for the two blasters, I think they're accurate, but for real, I really don't remember if they're accurate to the G1 representation, but probably you guys are gonna remember. If they are, you can go ahead and drop your knowledge in the comment section down below. And moving on to the legs, pretty much the whole thing is accurate. The only inaccurate thing that I can see is the belt. You can see that he has like a mini square there, like it's red, and on the picture, it's pretty much his whole gray. Giving you guys a closer look so you guys can appreciate the sculpted and detail that he has as well as the face sculpt, you can see that the pointy thingy-majiggy in the back is kind of mistransformed. You can see that on the right it's not accurate to the G1 representation, and on the left it's not accurate to the Kingdom representation as well. So I'm hoping that that part is mistransformed, because honestly on that position it kind of looks awkward, really inaccurate, and I really don't like that at all. But for the sculpted and detail, you can see that, oh my god, he has a lot of sculpted and detail, a lot of robotics and a lot of mechanics on the chest and pretty much on the whole body as well. You can see that Decepticon logo looks fantastic as well as his face sculpt. You can see that he truly looks like Galvatron and it captures his identity really well. You can see that for the mistransformed panels in the back, they decided to go a little bit more G1 accurate other than Kingdom accurate, because in the left picture he pretty much had that same color but in reverse. I don't know why, but you can see that on the right picture is pretty much the same color as the Kingdom figure. But with that being said, that's pretty much it for the robot mode. Let's go ahead and move to the cannon mode. For the cannon mode, this is the only picture that I have at the moment, so this angle is the only one that I can give you for now. And in this angle you can see a couple of things that aren't accurate to the G1 representation, but are probably accurate to the Kingdom one. As you can see on the cannon barrel, it's supposed to be purple on the middle, but as you can see it's kind of silver or gray on the middle. And for the sculpted and detail on the cannon barrel as well, it's a little inaccurate to the G1 representation, but again it's probably going to be for the Kingdom one. But as you can see, it has a little sculpted and detail on the cannon, but not too much as the original one had. You can see that the dual weapons can be pegged on the side, both of them can. I'm not going to be displaying mine like that because I'm going to be displaying mine as accurate as possible to the G1 representation, but I like that the option is still there. Also, he probably can roll really well due to the tank looking wheels that he has down below. And for the rest of the figure, again, this is the only angle that I have, so I cannot really appreciate the rest of the sculpted and detail that the cannon itself has. So that's pretty much it for the cannon, unfortunately. I didn't want to make a separate video on these two figures that I'm going to present to you now, but before that, let's go ahead and quickly take a look at the box. You can see that obviously it's Netflix, so it's going to be exclusive to Walmart only, and is obviously, you know, from Kingdom. And as you see, it really clearly said spoilers inside, so beware, spoilers. Spoilers, are you still here? Oh well. And here we have Megatron and a replaying of Palatrix. I really don't know his actual name, but let's just call him Purple, shall we? Alright, so for Megatron, he's another re-release of the Siege version. I don't see no differences whatsoever on the paint job, and on the sculpted in detail, I don't see none. He's actually, you know, the same as the Siege one that they released on Wave 1 of Netflix and on the Siege line. He has the same paint job, the same battle damage, and the same weapons. The only major difference that I can see is that he brings a couple of effects with him, and also obviously he has the Matrix of Leadership on his chest. And that's probably why they put spoiler on the butt itself. That's kind of funny though, I've never seen that before. And just like Palatrex, Purple Guy can, break apart and become accessories or weapons for other figures. For the blast effects, they're kind of weird though. They're like balls thingy-majigs, and he has one on his arm, so I don't quite understand that. I'm probably gonna understand it whenever the series comes out. So what are your thoughts on this Netflix 2-pack? I'm probably gonna get it though, because I never had the Siege Megatron and I missed out on the Netflix one as well, so I'm probably gonna get it due to Megatron and the accessories that he brings. Also, the purple guy looks really good, honestly. I'm really curious to know your opinion on this guy, so leave your thoughts down below and let me know if this is a must-have or a pass. But with that being said, this is pretty much it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please leave a like. It really helps you to algorithm and it helps my videos get out there in a while. So if you get any value out of my content, please subscribe and I will see you on the next video. But this is pretty much it for Transformers vs. Cybertron Kingdom Galvatron.